Hey yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy. Fuck, man, this goddamn loud ass intro. Goddamn, dude. But anyway, how are y'all doing today? It's your boy Ra. We are back for some Sonic Adventure 2. This is the PC version of this game, the Steam version of this game, and we're here today to do the extras episode for this LP. Now, I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, when the fuck did you LP this game? Like, I've never seen you do that. But I actually did an LP of this game back in, I think, 2014 with my good buddy Dane, one of my best friends growing up. So we did an LP of this game. And yeah, I think the extras video we recorded at the time just got lost in transit somewhere. So I'm back myself personally to wrap up this game 4 years later. I have to, this is the tradition of this channel, right? For the extras. I know y'all enjoy the extras videos from me. So that's why I'm back again to do this for what I consider my favorite game of all time, Sonic Adventure 2. And I think this game does so much right. I think this game does the series so much justice. It is the best 3D Sonic game by far. And like, there's so much that I just like about this game compared to other Sonic games. Like, in a lot of ways, along with the classics, this game pretty much, you know, makes me a fan. Like, I can't say anything after really I like it all. Like, this is the last game I just really liked, like next to Sonic 3, 2, 1, all that stuff. But yeah, let's get this shit started. Extras episode. So we went through the story mode for our LP. You know, we did the hero story, the dark story, and the last story. So we did that already for the LP, and we're just basically gonna look at what else this game has. And I know a lot of y'all have played this game to death, and you know exactly what this game's gonna have. Big deal if you did. You know, this is just tradition to wrap up an LP. But alright, let's start off with stage select right here. So every time you beat a stage, it pops up on the world map. And my favorite thing about the world map is that everything is kind of connected to each other. Like all the stages, the locations. You got Sonic in San Francisco somewhere, sure. Then you got like, it bridges off into like some different, like down here, there's like an interstate somewhere, like he's traveling, tells, like they're on the same interstate down here. But then there's also like a different one that goes into another area. I don't know, I'm getting off track. But yeah, like all these stages kind of connect location wise. Like Shadow and Knuckles kind of have like a pumpkin area going on. And then you got the desert stages. And then you got the space stages. Man, this game just so perfect, man. I'm just that guy who vastly prefers when there's a world map rather than a hub world. I know it just ain't me, right? Like, I don't mind hub worlds just when they're not in Sonic. Because I'm a person who likes to just be in the action of a Sonic game. Like, if, like, stage to stage. And basically that's what I want from Sonic. And, you know, this game kind of does that perfectly. Sonic Unleashed, I think, if it didn't have the hub world thing, if you could just travel the map every time you beat a stage and just go to the next stage like that, then I'd probably like that game a lot more too, because the hub world cuts the pace of the game for me, and that's something I'll talk about in a different video. But yeah, every stage that you beat, you do have to A rank it in order to 100% this game. So every stage kind of has like a objective that you have to do, and you get ranked. And yeah, it's very hard to 100% this game. I think one of the hardest games of all time, but that's just me to 100%. Like, I've never personally done this on my own, 100% in the game. Like, I had to have the help of my sister and one of my cousins that were into the game with me to help me beat this game like that. Like, this game is savage. Like, as much of a gamer as I was, like, someone who loved this game to death, you know, it's always been, I'd say, my favorite game of all time. In a lot of ways, this game just literally is the reason that I'm a Sonic fan. Like, that's the best way I can put it. But still, I could never sit down and 100% this game. It's just really fucking hard in that approach. But yeah, here we are in Green Hill Zone. So once you 100% the game, you get this stage right here, Green Hill, that you could just play. I don't mind Green Hill being here, just for the fact of this was the 10th anniversary of Sonic. So 2001, Sonic began in 1991. So it was cool at the time when they brought back Green Hill, but 3D. Like, it's fucking dope. It's like, what if Sunshine brought back the first ever Mario stage at the time? Like, people would be freaking out about this. But they made it so hard to get that it's just not ever appreciated until the internet happened, right? But yeah, this stage is really weird. I'm not a big fan of it, just for the fact of like how awkward it is. Like, it's kind of weird. I think they either should have made this completely 2D or just completely 3D. Like, it's kind of weird to describe, but the camera kind of transitions weird at times. That really fucks you over. Like, you could be pushing forward, then the camera switches like it just did, and then you could run right off into the water, like just holding forward. But that's just me. I've been screwed over by the stage a few times. But fairly short stage, yeah. And my only problem is like you cannot A rank this stage. I've never been able to do it. Prove me wrong. Like, prove me wrong. I've never seen a video where someone A ranks the stage. I always get a C rank. That's what I was gonna say. I always get a C rank. Like, tell me how you do that shit. Alright, so that is that. I'm gonna save the Chao world for like later. We're gonna look at some Chao that I got. Not on this save file. I'm actually gonna be planning on something else, but we'll get to that. So there is that. Next up is kart racing. Once you beat both the hero and dark racing mission, the one with Tails and then the one with Rouge on those route stages, you get this. You get kart racing. I'm not a really big fan of this because the controls weird, but as you can see, the guy with the save file here has 000 for one of these. 0.2. Jesus Christ, dude, what? What is going on there? Anyway, you get the option to play with any of the characters in the game, and I love that about this game. I'm not a big fan of the kart racing, but I think that it is dope. It's just an extra added mode that no one really asked for. They're like, fuck it, we created a gameplay. Why not just make an extra mode with it? You know, we made a driving simulator thing. So let's just make it as an optional mode to race. And yeah, that's pretty much what they did. The controls weird, but once you get it down, it's fine. It's like all you have to do is like it's like real racing. You have to like let off the gas a little bit to turn, right? You can kind of hear my engine. It stops for a second just for me to turn. And then once you do that, like first people would say that's too stiff, but look at me now. It controls fine. It controls fine. It's ass, but at the same time, it's not impossible to beat these. Now, I personally suck at the standard, the intermediate course. Like, I really do suck at that one. I don't know why. Like, I'm really good at the expert stage and the beginner stages, but I can never do it. I can never do that middle one, that standard intermediate one. But yeah, I'm gonna probably just stop right here, and we can get to the next thing. All right, so that is that. So we have standard, we have expert. And yeah, you get to play with anyone. I think there are some hidden carts. I don't remember how to get them off the top of my head. So I forgot exactly what you gotta do. I know you have to 100% the game for one. I want to say they're only in 2-player mode, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that's that kart racing, and then boss attack. This is a pretty frequent thing that they add in. I think this was the first game. No, I think SA1 started that trend for a bit. But you get to basically fight all the bosses that this game has. So you beat the hero sword, you get all the hero bosses. You beat the dark side, you get the dark bosses. And then there's all. Once you beat the whole game, you get this mode. And somehow the guy apparently did like 0.12 seconds for a few of these, or like ridiculous times. Like, sure, dude. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Like there's like the leaderboards for these. I want to see how badly hacked these are. This guy is like 65 seconds, like a 65th of a second for City Escape. Just shows you how like really hacked these are. I know one of these, Mission Street, 0.9 seconds. How do you get your score that high? Like, tell me. Like, and there's a lot of these people. Like, do they use some kind of like cheat code or something to do that? Because I've only been able to get like 5 digits, and they have like 10 digits for their scores. But that's that. There's a 2-player battle mode. If you're interested in that, I do have a series that I did for a little bit with my cousin, where we actually went through some of these. But yeah, you can kind of see Rouge. For some reason, her boots are like missing the hearts. I just noticed that. But yeah, you basically get to. You already know how the 2-player system works, considering that's the highlight of this game, the 2-player mode. But we also have not. I don't want to click that. As just the achievements that this game has. But help and options, this is where I want to go. So this is some extra stuff that this game offers. There's the emblem results, the sound test. But basically, this is another fast way rather than going to the world map. You can actually, like, if you're missing any of them, it'll bring you automatically to the next one in line that you have to do to get an emblem for. So it's kind of like a little chart that says, hey, you got some shit to finish. Like, you don't have all 180 emblems. And this guy apparently did it in 14 hours. So shout out to that guy. Or 14 minutes. I think that's hours. So then we got sound tests. A lot of these newer games are missing the sound test for some reason. But hey, you get to listen to whatever you want in this game. And when I was a kid, man, I used to listen to Theme of Knuckles, Shadow. I used to legit play this. Like, when my parents weren't home, I'd plug my GameCube to the TV and bang out to some like all the Shadow themes, all the Rouge themes, like really loud on their stereo. They didn't hear that though. All right, so there's that bonus video. What is this shit? What is this? I kind of want to see what it is real quick. I think this is just like an ad, so there's that. How to play. That's a little child. Okay, it's a different little thing rather than the one that the GameCube version had. So there's that. It's just your digital manual. Got your controls there. Yeah, that's that. Something they added in. All right, so this is the most interesting thing. There's all these different things. You can put the game in Japanese if you're a weeaboo. Change the menu theme. So you can change to anyone that you want. We have, is this Maria or is this, what the fuck did this get here? Has this always been a thing?
You can change the menu screen.
Oh, what the hell? Dude, she's not normally there. Okay. I know that there's the secretary, but she's missing now. What the fuck? I'm shook. I'm really shook. Like, I've never seen Maria there. All right, but I usually keep this on Sonic. All right, so we're back. Apparently, I forgot exactly how you do this, but you have to rotate your thing back and forward, and at some point, yeah, you heard that creepy ass ring sound there. You heard that? We have both Maria and we have the secretary now, but you have to rotate your analog controller back. Like, I did it clockwise. I think you can do it counterclockwise too, but yeah, we have this little chick here, man. She talks and all that stuff. So we're gonna get a quick listen of her.
Is this the stage you would like to go to?
Yeah, so it's cool though. Like, it's an option there. I'm legit like surprised.
Change things to your liking. Would you like to customize the main menu?
Yeah, I don't know. I never knew Maria was here, man. That's a first for me. Let's see what she has to say here.
Select the stage.
She's really like she's really young, so that's why she sounds like that.
Looks like you can change many things. You can change the menu screen.
So all y'all weird Sonic niggas that like to pair your characters with Maria and talk about Maria and all that stuff, she is very young. There's that. Other than that, there's the credits. Shout out to all the people who made this game. Fun fact is that Takashi Iizuka made this game. Like, from what I understand. Okay, so this is like the new version. They don't have the same exact. It's not the same exact credits as the original game, but Takashi Iizuka was actually behind this game because Yuji Naka was making Phantasy Star Online 2, I think, at the time. Yeah, he was making that over in Japan. This game was developed in America, so like I think one of the A or B teams worked on this with Iizuka. So this is more of Iizuka's game than Yuji Naka. Fun fact. But yeah, the dude made my favorite game of all time, but also made a pile of shit other times. It's just crazy how that works. But other than that, all we have left to look at is some Chao. So yeah. Alright, so we are back on the GameCube version of this game. I had to do something really quick, but we are going to be looking at the GameCube version. This is being emulated on Dolphin. So if you see like any weird graphical glitches or anything like that, then you know why. But I have a way that I have my save file from my childhood here, so we're gonna be looking at that. one, there's this one, and then there's this one. So we have like over 300 hours on just the save file right here. And not to mention that my original save file, which had like 300. I probably have over 800 hours total on this game. So just letting y'all know that. But this is the GameCube version, so if you see like it's all stretched and like out of aspect ratio, then you know why. So still looks really good when you say, like, besides the glitches and stuff, like, yeah, I mean, it looks good. But my favorite thing is that for all your Dolphin games, you can actually use your old save files from your GameCube and put them on Dolphin and use them here. Like, basically continue right where you left off, but in HD. So we're gonna be looking at my childhood Chao Gardens and stuff like that real quick. So let's do that. Alright. Definitely got a fucking truck outside being loud. So I haven't seen these in like ages, dog. Like, I'm so serious.
Don't worry, buddy. Don't
This
worry,
is I think Marine? Okay, I'm pressing the wrong
Don't worry,
button here, aren't I? There we go. It's like the opposite. Come on, pick it up. It's so weird, dude. It's like I'm so not used to the way this controls. There we go. Yeah, this is Marine. This was, I think, my sister's child. I don't want to throw her. I'm so sorry. What is this child doing? You're singing? Oh, look at you, buddy. Hey, do you, man?
Don't worry, buddy.
I'm sorry, Marine. You know me. And this is fun fact. Man, I made her cry. I made her cry. This is fun fact. Dude, look at all these Chao in here. Why do I have so many fucking Chao? They're just chilling in here. What was I saying? This is the child that, as a kid, like, this was the child put the most work in on. Like, 8 years old or some shit. Like, doing this. And his name is SNG. I renamed him, I think, actually. His name used to be Dane, like my best friend. Apparently, I renamed him. I guess I was like too ashamed to keep him that at some point. I really don't remember renaming him. But yeah, his name used to be Dane, and yeah, he's named after my best friend. But yeah, that's that Chao Garden. Let's go up here. This was what I remember, like this garden. I remember all my Chao being here, but apparently not. So there's a few Chao here chilling. How you doing, buddy? Regine, that's my sister's name. I don't know why it's named like that. What is your name? Sierra. So this looks like, I think it was my sister's Chao Garden. Like, she has all these feminine Chao chilling. This is Harmony. Okay. I'm gonna leave this child alone, because someone's gonna get pissed in the comments. They're gonna be like, why the fuck you bothered that child? This child's just eating over here. Going in, son. And this child, I remember this child. This child hated me. I don't know what I did to this child. But, this child hated me. I remember. It was a purple child that, like, hated my guts when I was Sonic. Like, I'd look at it and start crying and shit. Like, what did I do to you? I don't know. There's this dark garden here. Alright, we got Dexter, and he hates me. Obviously, that's actually because I think that's my cousin's name, and I think this was like his garden or some shit. But I think he used like the dark characters, so if you spoil like a child, then they don't like other people picking them up. And that's what that was about. We got a little night child, we got a shadow child. What the fuck are you crying for? Come on, pick it up. Yeah, he hates me too. Shadow 2, that's what his name is. I think this was like, I was really young at the time, so I was like, when I seen he turn into Shadow, I was like, alright, his name's Shadow 2 then. Cool. I don't know, like, legit, these names, man. But that's my Chao Garden right there. Let's go in here real quick. I want to see if there's like any differences, dude. Let's see. Dude, it's so weird, like, coming in here. See if there's any child that needs to be picked up. See if there's any child that apparently there isn't. So cool. I didn't want to leave any child here for like the last decade and a half. And I ain't been on the GameCube version of this game in so long, like, legit. There's a shiny gray egg. Man. Like I said, the dolphin version of this game looks really good. Besides like a few little like glitches on the menus and stuff, like game runs flawless and looks really good. So I think that's pretty much it for like this extras video. Like I just want to show y'all my Chao Garden real quick. Look at all these Chao in here, man. It looks so nice in here. And my favorite thing with this Chao, like I legit spoiled this little nigga. So I would just like, oh, he see me. He was gonna come look at like like he see me. He was like he was so happy to come look at me. But let me see if he wants to. Yeah, look, he's all happy and shit. Look at him. He wants a pet. You get your pet. Yeah, this dude, like, I spoiled this thing so hard with Sonic to the point where he sees me, like he just starts walking towards me. Like, it's so funny. Like, it's so funny. It's just so funny, like how the Chao, they grow up and stuff. I don't know. It's like if you abuse a child, like they start freaking out and stuff, like they start shaking. You feel bad about that shit, like damn. But then if you just treat them really well, you get the satisfaction of this. You get the satisfaction of this right here. So beautiful, dude.
Don't worry, buddy.
Yeah. But that's it for this video. I'm ending it off right here, so I hope y'all enjoyed. This is the extras of this game. Look, he's following me. What the fuck, dude? Get away. Yeah, he follows you around. That is awesome. I swear to God it is. And you just spoiled the fuck out of a child, and he's like, oh, look, he follow you around. I don't know, man. Hey, he wants another pet. That's my boy. That's my boy SNG, aka Dane, whatever. But yeah, I'm done with this video, so I hope y'all enjoyed. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. So peace.